A rape conviction for Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein has been overturned.
He was serving a sentence of 23 years in prison for assaulting 2 women, and critics are describing the new court ruling as a betrayal. US correspondent Mitch McCann reports from New York.
How are you feeling this morning, Mr. Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein's rape conviction was justice for his victims, but also a critical victory for the Me Too movement. There was no stronger example of powerful men finally being brought to account. In the 2020 trial, the court heard from a number of Weinstein accusers who were not complainants in the case. It was that decision to allow them to give evidence that has seen his rape conviction overturned. New York's highest court says jurors shouldn't have heard unproven allegations from outside the case.
This today is an act of institutional betrayal. And our institutions betray survivors of male sexual violence.
Sexual assault survivors are fuming. One labelled it unfair to survivors. Another said they were sickened. One Weinstein accuser said it's a terrible reminder that victims of sexual assault just don't get justice. But Harvey Weinstein's lawyers say this is exactly what justice is.
Today's legal ruling is a great day for America because it instills in us the faith that there is a justice system.
Prosecutors are determined to retry Harvey Weinstein. While Harvey Weinstein's conviction has been overturned here in New York, it will have no practical effect on his imprisonment. That's because in 2022, a Los Angeles court convicted him of rape in a separate case. Weinstein will now be transferred to California. That state's governor, whose wife accused Weinstein of rape, responded to the court's ruling today.
Harvey Weinstein's a stone-cold predator. He's a rapist. Twice convicted, not once, twice. She should never see the light of day, period, full stop.
The Me Too movement was labelled a reckoning, finally giving women a voice. And those who accused Weinstein and others say today's ruling won't stop theirs being heard.
And the people who abuse their power and privilege to violate and harm others will always be the villains. This doesn't change that.
Weinstein's lawyer says he was both gracious and grateful for the news. But today's ruling doesn't change the fact Harvey Weinstein is still a convicted rapist. In New York, Mitch McCann, News Hub.